a cold serial media production. Dive into the abyss of creativity.
Many years have passed and the heat and smog never concerned Julie Rhodes. She took a deep breath through her mechanical breathing apparatus. Julie was the only biomech female mechanic she knew on Kora. July's red mohawk lay to one side, exposing her glowing green Nero enhancements. The piercing, slightly illuminated green eyes, though, always drew the most attention. She gazed curiously at the datapad scrolling info status readouts of the diagnostics. Her tattered worn military fatigues and dusty boots showed the hard conditions out in the wastes of the Kora's Old Town Valley. The pre-war town of Westgall was home to many cyberfolk. They could survive out here, even flourish in the wastes without the glares and ridicules of the corporate pigdogs, or at least that's what they tell us. She lifted her gaze from the scrolling numbers and loading bars, updating systems. The makeshift garage was her place of peace for the last 3 years. Julie grew up in poverty and escaped the Zephyr Corporation before the war. So, this was like heaven. Hidden in an underground refilling station from way before the Great Cyborg War and even before the uprising of the Cybernetic Revolution. Her memories of the war are still fractured, but through all of this she has only had one goal: to survive at any cost. The lights flickered as the supersonic subtrain swiftly crossed the tunnel bridge above Westgall, connecting the capital city of Kortosi to the great mountain city of Drilo. She looked down at the little town in the valley. It has been her home for the last 3 years and she still never felt at home. This was no way for people to live. Dark smog clouds cover the valley in a blanket of toxic air. Those without a noxious filtration mod didn't seem to live very long in the valley. She smiled at the thought of hundreds of Zephyr agents grasping their throats as they all fell to their knees, struggling to breathe. The Zephyr Corp figured it was one way to win a war, right? Kill the planet so the humans could not live without the help of machines. Her memory was funny like that, fractured. Certain things caused flashes of memories to play back in her haptic feedback relay. She slid a pre-rolled blunt from behind her ear and sparked the tip in one move. She took a long drag and closed her eyes. Swirls of colors entwined her. She exhaled the sweet aroma. The tendrils of calm seemed to embrace her and soothe her anxiety. This better work. If I have to debug another line of code, I will scream. The chiming sound of the datapad ripped her from her daydream. Analysis complete. System upgrade complete. System bio connection established. System online. Hello Julie, please voice confirms security key. She presses softly behind her ear and spoke. Hello Voyage, 1728396482. It's been a while. Will you run system checks and complete summary of onboard armaments? The response did not come from the datapad but inside her own mind. It has been 1,237 days and 13 hours since last online. System overview of Voyage, Medium Assault Mech. Onboard computers, online, cockpit armor. 63%. Armored shield left hand and rear shields. 77%. Heavy laser cannon, right hand. 78%. Ammunition for all armaments, full. Dual autocannon and cloaking module uplink. 88%. Anti-missile system, right shoulder, uplink. 100%. Shall I start nanobot reconstruction and self-repairs? She smiled proudly under her mask. The amount of effort it took to get Voyage back to this state has been a long, slow process. Apparently it has been counting the days. She smiled and thought, yes, please restrict energy use to level 3. I don't want a spike on the power grid. Soon, she would be ready. Soon, the lives of people would change. No more would they be cast aside like trash, put into boxes by the Zephyr Corporation. When she was young, somebody once told her, if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. She is damn tired of falling. With this mech, she would make her stand. To be continued.
Dive into the abyss of creativity. A cold serial media production.